Chapter 3, Torneko and the Extravagant Excavation. Far to the north of Endor, tucked away in the Emerald Hills, lies the small town of Lakanaba. A small town that is nevertheless home to a rather large man by the name of Torneko Taloon. And although he is but a menial employee for now, he has a grand dream of becoming the greatest arms merchant in all the land. Are ye sleeping till sunset now, are ye? The boss will give you out. Giving out to you again if you're late, you know. You're a big lump of bother, so you are, Torneko Taloon. While you've been away with the fairies, I've been toiling over packing your lunch again. Here you are. Torneko receives his packed lunch for the day. Now be off to work with ye. And don't lose your way this time, honestly. 'Tis only straight ahead once you're out the door, so it is. You alright there, Dad? Ah, Torneko, me lad, grand timing. I've a favour to ask ye, I have. I must be my aging bones, but I can barely walk altogether now. I can't even make it to the church. So I was wondering, would you be kind enough to give me a shove over there? I'll give you something for your troubles. You have to put your back into it, laddie. Poor old Finn comes to church every day to pray for his son to come back to him. Must be Finn. Torneko reads the sign. No trampling over the oops! Sorry. Most annoying chapter, Annie. You don't like this chapter. I could see how you think it's annoying. I can definitely get that, for sure. Welcome to Lakanaba. Oh, 'tis you, Taloon. They've been saying... How are you, Annie? How are you feeling? They've been saying I'm going in ahead, welcoming ye like some kind of stranger they will. Headache? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you sleeping better? Ah, Torneko, you call yourself a merchant, but you don't even have your own shop. With the town's black as it is, you couldn't cram a market stall in here, let alone a shop. My throat, sore throat, headache. Man, Annie. Take care of yourself. I hope you feel better. How's your black eye or whatever? Come back in the evening, gotcha. Oh, nice, leather shield. Ah, good, it's better. Nice. Did your kids feel bad about it? accidentally with the swing? It wasn't your kid's fault, was it? No, they don't feel bad? The scariest true stories ever. Torneko takes it from the shelf and reads it. Oh, dark night, a peddler found himself lost in the woods where he came upon a village he'd never seen before. Oh, it's your fault. Oh. Well, I hope you have better luck. And I hope you feel better. The people of the village were exceptionally friendly, and although he was a perfect stranger to them, they invited him to stay. With a great relief, the peddler accepted their hospitality and spent the night there in the village. Then morning came, and the peddler awoke to find nothing but wasteland. The village had disappeared without a trace. That is the village where the hero's from, I think, if I recall correctly. Or maybe it's the village... No, it's the village with the fox. Yeah, it's the elf village. That's what it's from. That's what it is. Yeah, I'll push you over there, my old man. Sure. Sure. Well. So then, here we are. Much obliged to ye, me lad. Here's your reward. 11 gold. Nice. Be seeing you then. My son's a desperate blackguard. So he is. He took off from the village, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. I daren't even think what shenanigans he's up to now. I just hope he's not bothering anyone. If you play Dragon Quest VI, we will see Don't remind me. Why do you gotta bring that up, Annie? I was in such a good mood. How's the cutting, Torneko? And how's your gorgeous wife of yours? I'll never understand why a fine article like Tessie married a good-for-nothing bog trotter like you. Well, that's very rude. And here's myself, all on me own, still at my age. I'm as green as grass, and you must be hiding the four-leaf clover somewhere. Where have you been, Talon? You'd be late for your own funeral. So you would. Get in here now. Let's do some, storekeeping, or tending. It's time to work. Just stand there and we'll have customers coming through the door before long. Don't forget that I'm paying you commission now, so no guffing an island. Right, so then I'll leave it to you. I'll be down below if you need me. It is a weapon shop you're running here, is it not? Will you give me a look at your wares? I'll take the copper sword, please. I can offer you 100 gold coins for it. It's been a pleasure doing business with ye. I'll be showing me face here again, so I will. So I take it this is why you don't like this part of the chapter, Annie? It's just too grindy and you get anything from it in the end. Well, you can leave all the treasure in the cave, and then when you're in chapter 5 and you come back with the hero, you can sell all of it for some quick money. And you do get your own shop that your wife Tessie tends to. And you help stop a war between the warring countries by marrying off the prince and princess. So you do stuff to it. But I see what you mean. It is very grindy, yeah. Also, he is the worst character of the game. What? Oh, Annie, don't say that. I love Torneko. He just trips. He does some funny stuff. He's like he's a merchant goof off, and he can hit pretty hard. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you liked Talon. I didn't know that. If he hits. No, he hits. He hits. Well, he's not. He doesn't miss a lot. He trips and he gets like hits. Don't be putting down my boy. How's the sound? Is my voice too loud? Is the music too quiet? Good, thank you. I'm so glad to be playing Dragon Quest again. Even though I played this game, I can't even count how many times. It just puts me in a happy mood. I was thinking about this all day, like, I'm gonna play Dragon Quest IV this evening. I was listening to Dragon Quest music. And this time you do post-game. Maybe, we'll see. If I feel like it, sure. I want to keep that cautery sword. I am not going to sell that. So I'm going to buy it. Ba-ba. Can't wait to see which version of Reaper's Peak you choose when you play 6. What? Well, that's the... Wait a minute. You're talking about the real world's town. What do you mean? The starting town in the real world. It's Weaver's Peak. I don't remember. Is there a town building in 6? I don't remember a town building. Have to clue me in, Annie, what you're talking about. Reaper's Peak is the town at the... Oh, bonus... That's why I've never heard of it. I never did the bonus stuff. It's a town at the bonus... Okay. Annie, I don't want to get your hopes up. I rarely do Dragon Quest post-game. I've only did 11s, 8s, and 7s. Which you can choose if the character of 4 or 5 or more. What? Really? Wait, you can get the characters of 4 and 5 in the game? And they... Oh! Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Do at least 4. Well, we'll see, Annie. We'll see for sure. Maybe. Okay, so when you say no and they say you're a comedian, that means they don't have the funds for it. Yes, if you choose 4, the town has both Solo and Sophia. Oh, both of them? But they're one and the same. How can it have both? And in 5, you get all the wives with the kids. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. Maybe you told me about that before. I don't remember that. It's just non-canon, so who cares? Oh, the post-game? Yeah, you're right. Oh, the town's non-canon. But what makes that non-canon and the post-game canon? The alternate ending should be canon. Well, it was just added by Hori to make up for, like, you know, for something new for the game being re-released. Here you go. Take what you earned today. You alright there, Dada? Hello there, you're late today. You must have had a desperate time of it at work. I expect you to be needing a good rest. Time for bed. Love, good night. Morning, love. 'Tis a new dawn already, so it is. Oh, you still haven't eaten your lunch. I packed for ye. Let me change it for you for a fresh one, then. Back to work. Oh, you'll be making a grand, salesman standing there. Get around this side of the counter, you jit. Or are you here to buy something for yourself, ye? I should have bought the Carper's sword. What am I thinking? Oh well, it's fine. Rab's brother. Hello, Brain Juice. Another fat, ugly, smelly, dirty slob of lard with a bag. He's Torneko. He's Torneko. He is a pudgy guy, but he's very good. I mean, he's a little... I mean... So he's a little portly, that's okay. They added so little in DS Remake to 6. They added the, well, no, they added the, they expanded upon the fashion show. Hey, chain sickle, nice. Brain Juice, how are you today? They removed the monster catching, which makes the SNES version better by default. Well, they added slimes you could recruit, and they added Healy's recruitable in there. You meet Healy. I think he's a human. So that's cool. I don't know if that was... I don't remember... Did I play 6 SNES? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. Isn't 4 where the one where you have to go clean up your ancestors' mess? I'm trying to think what you mean by that. Let's see. No. 4 is the one of the legendary hero and the Zenithian people in the chapter system, where you play as the chapters of the hero's companions and then you meet up with the hero and help him save the world. I think you're thinking of, you might be thinking of, 1. You fight the edgy guy in that Monsters game. Oh, yes, that's it. Yeah, this is the one in the Monsters game that I just played, the demo, Brain Juice. That's the bad guy in this one. The slime buddies are just like, Durr. I mean, I never use them, so I can't disagree with you. I never use monsters, really. So you're in Estonia right now. Yeah, I guess according to the map, yeah. Because to the left you see, yeah, kind of like that. If you go by the world map. I just like human characters more. I'm not a big monster catcher. I mean, because when you get to you can get so many characters, and I don't like when RPGs have too many characters sometimes. I don't know. I always just stick with the main canon characters usually, because the monsters aren't really canon. But I'm not against using them, I just like the main humans. Brian is a Garthia supporter, confirmed, because I don't like monsters. I mean, I have nothing against monsters, I just, I haven't really... In all the Dragon Quest games that have monsters, I've used them off and on, but as soon as I get a human, I just bench them. When you play 5, I should. When I replay 5, maybe I'll use more monsters. You're right. I do end up, I do use the dragon you get in 5. I like him. Gargoyles Quest 2 you don't. Oh yeah, you play as Red Armor, yeah. Well, I'm talking about in RPGs, like, I'm just not a big monster recruiter guy. I mean, I don't mind it, but... Like, I'll use them if I have to, but... I guess I never really gave them much of a chance. Because it's kind of overwhelming with, like, all the choices you have for all your monsters. Where I know, like, my set characters of humans I'll always have, but monsters, it's up to random of what you get. And I just don't like the randomness of it. Is Torneko a new character added to the DS version? He is not, Brainjuice. He was on the NES original. No, sadly not. Annie does not like him. She doesn't use him. Why did I not see him in the SNES version? Oh, I only played 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 of the SNES version. I didn't play... There's no 4... SNES version. Sadly. No, I didn't. No. I played 4 on NES. 5 on any SNES, 6 on SNES, 1, 2, and 3 on NES, 1, 2, and 3 on SNES, 7 on PlayStation, 8 on PS2. You remember it? No, I didn't. There's no SNES version of 4. You're mistaken. Because he is garbage and nobody play. Annie doesn't like Torneko. Don't. The opinions expressed by Annie do not represent the Dragon Quest fan base. Yeah, it was NES, definitely. And that was a while ago, yeah. It does not, Annie. No. No, Annie. Torneko versus Rab. I'm gonna have to say Rab would wipe the floor with him. I'm sorry. As much as I like Torneko, Rab trading with Grandmaster Pang. He's a king who went through training, harsh training in Mount Panglai. He's a fighter. He can use claws. He has magic. Like Torneko can't use magic. He's just a merchant. It has pretty good luck sometimes. Sumo wrestling? Rab. Come on, Torneko's not that portly. Come on. He's not that bad. Come on. Well, you guys are making fun of Torneko. Come on. He never do what you yeah, he can. He does. See, he's doing what I tell him. $3,500 we can buy the Sword of Malice. After his chapter. Well, he still does commands. You can still command him in this one. It's just sometimes he like trips and gets a hit, a tremendous hit. I'm scared that by playing as Torneko in DQ4, you have a 1% chance to die from a heart attack with every footstep, which causes you to restart the game. I didn't know this. Only 99.999% of the times I told him to do something. Man, you guys just don't appreciate Torneko. I think we need like 7 or 8 iron armors, 7 or 8 broadswords, so I'm gonna start saving them. Bum 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 bum. hope you guys are doing good today. Brain Juice, I hope you're doing good. So Torneko is the main protagonist of the game. He's one of them. He's one of the protagonists that helps the legendary hero that's being hunted by Pissarro. Each chapter you play as you meet the heroes that help the hero out. He's basically a merchant class. He's like average everything. He doesn't really excel, but he gets some cool spells like Padfoot that lets him avoid monsters in a dungeon. He gets, I think, like appraise. He can appraise items, how much they're worth, what they do. He gets Whistle, I think, which lets you whistle for a random encounter. What does Rab do? Sell the enemies to slavery for money? No, Rab is a king of Dundrasil. When his kingdom fell, he left with Jade. He not left with Jade. He left. He escaped, and he met up with Jade. Greetings, hi. Oh, hi, Ty. How are you? How goes it, Ty? Hope you had a good Monday. Doesn't this Torneko man have his own game? He does. He has a roguelike game for PlayStation 1 called Torneko The Last Hope. All Japanese. Well, no. The North American one, the first roguelike one, Torneko Last Hope, got an English translation. You started Dragon Quest 6 on PS1. Do you mean 7? I think you mean 7, right? That's... How are you liking it? No, I got what she meant. How far in are you? It's very cute. It is cute. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I hope you like it. I enjoy it. Take your time with it. It is a very long game, yes. But don't let that scare you off. Yeah, it's pretty long. But I take a long time to beat games. You're already scared off? It's not for everybody, that's for sure. I've never played an RPG like it. I mean, granted, I don't play a ton of RPGs. I haven't played a ton of RPGs on PlayStation. Maybe a handful. What's the shortest Dragon Quest? 1. You can beat 1 in like 10 hours. Even faster if you know what you're doing. Brian, do post-game. We'll see, Annie. We'll see. Dad just sailed off and Knight invited me to the castle. Got Maribel in a party. Already got stuck because I didn't know not Link could pick up pot. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people think that it looks like Link. Yeah, pick up pots. That's the big thing. You want to smash pots, check drawers, check sacks in the wall. Not Link. That's nice. How do you like Maribel so far? I don't want to have to remind you every day that you haven't finished 4 like you haven't with Pokemon. I've finished 4. I could say the same thing for you. You haven't finished 4 on NES, Annie. And that's even worse. Smoke pot. Pot is for smoking, not picking up, not searching. Smoke, yes. I'm just kidding, Annie. You don't have to finish 4 on NES. I did on DS, that's enough. 3 or 4. Okay, well, that's fine. Aren't you curious about the NES version, though? 1 on phone. The first one on phone? Okay. I like the first one a lot. Oh, Annie, I wanted to say, or for you guys, too, if you're interested, they're releasing out, the guy pushed it back again, but a guy is redoing Dragon Quest 1 Plus. It's called Dragon Quest 1 Plus on RPG Maker. And it's going to be released, it got pushed back to November, but it's going to be more, like Dragon Quest 1 expanded upon, but still the same game. So I might be playing that come November. We'll see. Brian, if you were the supreme leader of the planet Earth, you could mandate that everyone had to play through one game. What game would you force the entire world to play? Super Mario Bros. 2 on NES. I think if people played that, the world would be a better place. I will ask you the same question. I'll ask all you guys, what one game would you force the world to play? Oh, you played through one playthrough on phone because of party chat. I would like to see what Kirill and Elena talk about. I do want to see that. With the party chat. Maybe someday I'll play the phone version again. Oh, why are there 3 screens? Well, on this right tie, you have the bottom screen and the top screen. And on the left, I have the main big screen where you fight and travel real big. So you can see a bigger fight. Otherwise, it's a little smaller if I just put the 2 screens. Tough call for brain juice. It's 3 triple screens. Yes, yeah. I think it would make the world a worse place because it teach people that you can just grab something, also put a skin on it and call it a day instead of making something your own. Annie, be careful. Be careful. You're treading on thin water or ice. Painkiller. Oh, yeah, you put you're ranking your painkiller levels. I saw a pop-up about that. Next video. Yeah, Ty, that's the only reason I'm doing that is so you can see the main screen bigger. Otherwise, I just have 2 screens in the center. I would let the world play Action 52 so they could appreciate good games. I know you're just... I'm not even going to respond to that. Yes, did that new video come out yet? Brain Juice? Shadow Man. Yeah, you were telling me about Shadow Man. Okay, I'd be curious. I'd play Shadow Man. You're really high on Shadow, right, man? I know. Annie is a ruthless dictator. She's cold. She admits it. Oppresses the people with Action 52. Ouch. That's a terrible... I think that's what Hitler would have did that. If Action 52 was out, Hitler would have had everybody play it. Well, Ty, I hope you enjoy Dragon Quest VII. You picked it up for PlayStation. You've got 2 discs, right, at your store, if I remember? It's just to remind them the world could have been worse. Annie. Yes, I was... Hollywood Video Rentals. Discs have stickers. Oh, that's right. They had the stickers. Excuse me. Okay. Are you going to take the stickers off or leave them on? I have a disc with stickers on it. I think it's, okay, what it is. It's a Sega CD game or something. Hollywood Video. Dragon Quest games are expensive now. Yeah, the DS ones are pretty pricey, I think. Yeah. 7 on PlayStation, I think is like 60 or 70 now. 70 or 80. I remember being I was at my first job ever. I was so excited for Dragon Quest VII to come out. I got it at lunch. Took it back to where I was working. I was just like looking at the manual, like reading it. I still remember that. And I bought it with my own hard-earned money. My first job out of school. Still gotta watch Terry's criticism of light games. Been busy trying to watch all William Friedkin movies. Oh, have you seen didn't you mention to me about, since he died, William Friedkin, didn't you mention the one movie Sorcerer you said was good? Have you watched that? I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about. Yeah, I haven't watched any of his stuff. Oh, see ya, Ty. Have a good day at work. Evening at work. Watch Sorcerer. Okay. I will try to find that. So Painkiller, that's what Brainlord would have everybody play. Annie would have Action 52 to remind everybody that could be much worse. And I'd say Super Mario Brothers 2. I think I'm the more... generous leader. Annie, you want people to play Action 52. That's what's wrong with your idea. I mean, it's fine if you want to play it for a joke. Like, I had some fun playing it. Just seeing all the terrible ideas in games. Going through game after game and seeing what ideas people came up with. Terrible ideas people came up with, but to have people force them to play it? No. I want everyone to play Painkiller so they can experience not only the greatest first-person shooter ever, but also experience the last level, which will impact their lives massively. Wow, you kind of make me want to play through Painkiller now with a statement like that. That's high praise. Careful, you can oversell something, Terry, and then somebody's left disappointed. Yes, I am aware of that. Oh, Terry, I wanted to ask you, what's your thoughts on the Mario Thousand Year Door remake? I don't want to switch so it doesn't affect... Oh, that's right. But I mean... Do you think it's cool that it's out there for people who haven't played it? Or are you just indifferent about it? I know you can't play it, but... Sure, if people haven't played it, it's one way to access it. Good for them, yeah. But I personally won't be getting it since I don't know how to Switch. Okay. I mean, realistically, I don't care if people don't want to play Candy Killer. But you brought the question up. Oh, iron armor. No, it's fine. It's fine. I thought that was an interesting question you asked. Final 11, isn't that amazing? Okay. I was curious about it. It's an interesting one, okay. Maybe we'll change people's perception. Okay. Perception on things. Your ranking... Oh, when I watch your ranking video, it'll spoil it. Okay. This isn't just your typical tier list ranking, like video like the others. This is the real deal. There's a lot of tier list ranking videos. A lot of people get really upset in the comments about those things, like of other videos if you read them. People get upset at me recently for trashing on Witcher 3. Oh, yeah, people love that game. Really love that game. Ba 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 da ba ba. I wish Dragon Quest Builders 2 didn't delete save data. Is that not fixed? Are you sure that's not fixed already? No, you're sure? That's a terrible bug to have. Hello there, traveler. You're looking bright-eyed as bushy-tailed, are you? Care to join me for a foxtrot? Piece of horse manure. Distant herb. That's strange. There was no village here when I passed before. I'd stake my life on it. Strange that I think the book was telling us about that. Welcome, travelers. Can't you sniff your way out of here, is it? You're lost, are ya? Well, that must be desperate worry for ye. Now, and you look as rough as a dog to go with it. Would you care to spend the night here? Not right now. Really? Fair play, then. Wish you all the best on your onward journey. There's plenty of space in this den for a few more cubs. You can come and live here too if you'd like. Me and my fella were traveling before, but now he's come to live here with me. Gruff, gruff, Oh dear. I might have a bad dose of the sputters coming on. I'm feeling a bit gruff in the throat. Pleased to meet you, sir. Archaeotech is the name. A traveling architect of fame. But I'm heading over hills in love with this foxy wan. Now, I'm gonna marry her, so I am. And come and live with her in this wee old village. Chinook, ha ha ha. Archaeotech. There are foxes about that are out to bewitch folk, so they say. They'll trick you by turning themselves into human form. You'd be wise to watch your back. Welcome, travelers. Can't sniff your way out here, is it? Spend the night and see what happens in the morning. Oh. Well, that's strange. The village is gone. That's odd. I came to Ballymoral looking for work, but the place is in a bit of a slump at the moment. Ah, I should have known. If it's work you're after, you can't beat Endor. Welcome to the audio shop. You're another Kutchi from Lakhanaba, aren't ye? Aye, there's one of your fellows from back home in the castle locked up. If you're here to have a shinwag with him, you want to make sure you're not spotted by the guard. All's well that ends well. Oh, all's well. Well? I get it. I do be running an armor shop here. So I do be with all the monsters about recently. I'm selling out faster than I could buy. It just goes to show ye, your ordinary fella put more of a price on protecting himself than fighting for others. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm clean out of stock at the moment. Sorry about that. There's talk these days about a band of foxes out to bewitch people. They trick folk by disguising themselves as humans. Huh. But foxes are nothing to worry about. You just need a dog with you and you'll be fine. So the village I was in was foxes disguised as humans. I need a dog to sniff them out. Okay. I realize that no one can go to Endor at the moment because the Poxy Bridge has been jaxed. If Archeotech was about, the repairs would be boxed off in no time. What's holding the old fiend up? He's in love with a fox. There's a desperate shortage of armor in the castle. I don't suppose you consider selling me some of yours. Prince Regan. Who dares talk to Prince of Ballymoral? Ah, traveling salesman it is. In that case, I have a favor to ask of you. Meet me behind the weapon shop after nightfall. You got it. Your Highness, you don't want to be talking to the likes of this Spalpeen. He's just a merchant. What the hell is a Spalpeen? Is that some British word I don't know? Go on, get away with ye. Fine, lady. Collection of history imperial study books neatly lined up. Endor is a rich land. It has been King's wish for many long years to take it for his own. What? Still no Archeotech? What in the devil is that fella playing at? Is he lost in the bog or what? How am I supposed to invade Endor with the bridge been jaxed? Me, I'm the finest thief on the goddess-given earth. Not like him over there, the common crook. He's a worthless gurrier from Lakanoba, so he is. Be careful for Ewoks. Nice, Annie. Star Trek, yes, Endor, yes. Torneko Taloon, I'm alright, aren't I? 'Tis myself. Look, old man Finn's son, Finnegan. Oh, you got here, huh? I made up bags of everything and ended up here, but I've done a lot of thinking, and I'll not be criminalism again. You're a traitor, aren't you, Mr. Taloon? You could fetch me a Chimera Wing, then could you not? Do I have a Chimera Ring? I don't have a Chimera Ring. Okay, I'll give him a Chimera Wing. I gotta give him a Chimera... Ah! You didn't call Star Wars Star Trek, didn't you? No, did I call it Star Trek? I think I called it Star Wars. I think I called it Star Wars. I meant Star Wars if I didn't say it. You know, Endor is only a good spit from here. I'd be there once myself before the bridge was bejaxed. Aye, there was a crow old fella there trying to sell me his shop, so there was. Oh, yeah, I remember that guy from last chapter. Let's go get our friend a tomorrowing. Man, the music in this game's so good. Here you go, here's your Chimera ring. So that's the old man that I pushed to the church's son. He's praying to return. He got stuck here for being a criminal. I'm gonna give him the wing to get back home. He's gonna not do crime anymore. Give it to me now and make it back up to you back home. And he's gonna give us the dog we need. You're a grand fella, so you are. And I promise me life that I won't be doing nothing wrong again. I'll be seeing you back in Lakanaba. Bye. Finnegan tosses the Chimera wing in the air. Okay, we want to see that guy at nightfall too, so we'll do that. Walk around here till night. We want to meet the king down here. Boo doo 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 boo 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 doo boo. Quite yet. Prince Regan, the prince has vanished, so he has. I can't find him anywhere. Ah, it's yourself. You remember me, of course, Prince Regan. So I have a favor to ask. Like I said, I want you to go to Endor for me as soon as the bridge is fixed. I want you to give this letter to the princess there. Torneko receives the princess letter. So if you remember, when I was in Endor as Elena, I read a book in the princess's room with a letter from this guy. And that's the prince who loves this princess. Don't let me down. So I'm going to put these two lovebirds back together. My beloved Ronnie, I still daren't mention anything about our affair to Da. And I'm just after finding out that he plans to invade your dear land of Endor. I had to do something before that happens. Please inform your father before it's too late. But the Prince of Endor isn't around to listen. Princess of Endor isn't around to listen. Okay. So they're gonna invade if I don't put a stop to it too, so... acquainted soon. So Talon is a very important person. He has to stop an invasion, put two people who love each other together, get a marriage, save an architect who's in love with a fox, because he's being deceived by a fox who's changed into a human who lives in a village of foxes. Dragon Quest is so strange sometimes. Not that, no, not Star Fox. Not that fox. Your father helped me out like that too. What, you want to shop your own? You'll be needing to leave this place then. A tiny village at the burn end of the bogway is no place for a successful businessman. Go to a place like Endor, buy yourself a nice tidy shop, and bring your family along, Yera. 'Tis a fine thing to have a dream, so it is. So if you remember, the guy in Endor was selling his shop, so, from last chapter too, so. Eventually we're gonna do that. Come together, pray for me in prayer, Torneko, as we ask the goddess for peace throughout the land. Without peace, merchants like you will have grand time of trying to conduct your business. Me son tells me he's only been doing honest hard work now that he's back. 'Tis all I've been hoping for, so it is. Where is he now? Round the back with the dog, so he is. This is the son I saved from prison in Endor. Torneko, 'tis me, Finn's son, Finnegan. Yara, I owe ya a great for getting me out of that prison. I said I'd make it up to you, didn't I? Only I've nuttin' on me in a minute. What's that? You don't want nuttin'? Only a loan of me dog, Fido. Sure, and that's an easy task. So it is. He's a grand hunting dog, catches foxes and all that. Could come in handy. You'll find him dead handy. Woof! Listen up, Fido. You're on loan, so you be a core dog and do what Torneko tells ye. Fido starts firing Torneko's every move. Fox McCloud better run. Wolf O'Donnell. Yes, Star Wolf. Forgot about Star Wolf. Pigma, Star Wolf. There's that Panther guy too, right? Wolf girl, woof, 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 woof. We just tore off right for the mayor's house. Help, a dog, help! No, I'm losing my powers. They're fading away. Gruff, what a desperate mess. Would ye turn a blind eye just this once? I'll not be up to my merry fox again. Don't be harsh now. A cunning man would let an old fox off. Yes, we'll let you off. Grand Eye, you're a decent fella, so let me give you a suit of armor as a reward. Full plate. I'll be making tracks then, with me tail between me legs, slant again, rough. Here's Archeotech. Allow me to introduce myself. Archeotech is the name. Now would you tell me what the devil's going on here? I haven't been feeling myself, you know. Tell me, is it just me or was there not a small village here before? Janny, Mac, I clean forgot. I can't be darndling about here. I must be heading to Ballymoral Castle. Excuse me now. What do you think about Star FUC... Star Fax 2? It's fine. I played through it. I liked it more than the first time I played through it. I think that's a game that on repeat playthroughs I'd enjoy more. Once I realized, you know, get it down and how to get faster and control it better. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Guy just bought horse poop from me. Ah, Torneko, me lad, I have grand tidings, so I have. Me son's come home. He looks to the goddess was listening after all. Me prayers have been answered, so I cannot be standing around here foostering. Would ye be kind enough to give me a push over the church, sir? You have to put your back into it, laddie. So here we are then, much obliged to me lad. Here's your reward. I'll be seeing ya. The great goddess is guiding Finnegan back to his father at last. 'Tis wonderful altogether. I'm forever in your debt, lad. 'Tis thanks to you that my son's come home. 'Twas the guidance of the goddess that led ye to me meet him, as sure as slimes are slimes. Here's your dog back, Fido. How's she cutting, Torneko? Have you come to give Fido back already, have ye? Have you been a good dog there for your man, have you? Fido, right back in your cage, boy. Why not let him run around? I wish you all the best, whatever that is that you're up to, Torneko. I hope it works out for ye. So you said you played Dragon Quest VII on PS1. Yes. Yeah. How did I translate it? Oh, no, it's translated. it came out in English over here. It was already translated. Enix put it out over here in 2001. Yeah, Dragon Quest VII, it came out over here. Yep. Yeah, it's always been that way. Because I got it when it came out back in 2001. It was like the last PlayStation game I got. Yeah, it got... The one... 10 didn't get translated. No. Dragon Quest VII wasn't Japanese exclusive. It was the first Dragon Quest we got. I played Dragon Quest... Dragon Quest 4 in 92, and then I waited till 2001 to play the next Dragon Quest. From 92 to 2001, So imagine my shock when I last played Dragon Quest when I was 13, and then when I was 21, I heard 20 or 21, in my early 20s, like right when I was turning 20, I heard that Dragon Quest 7 was coming over here. I was really happy. So the 3DS version wasn't going to be... I think you're thinking that the 3DS version wasn't coming over here. And that's true. They weren't going to bring the 3DS version over here. But the French wrote letters to Square Enix. And they decided to translate it for the 3DS. But the original was translated, but the 3DS version was eventually translated over here. In around 2016, I think. I want to say. That Archeo Texas Square fella, so he is. The bridge to Endor is all fixed up now. I can invade the place at last. Aha! The bridge will be fixed in no time. He's about to... Okay. Don't forget about the letter. I'm counting on you. Your Highness, you don't want to be talking to the likes of this spapleen. He's just a merchant. Go on, get away with ye. That guy's gonna shell a shot. That's who I want to talk to. Away with you, vile beggar. Did break out. I gave him the Chimera Wing to break out. Welcome to the town of Endor. You what, came here to Endor to earn some cash? Yeah, you got that right. There's loads of ways to earn cash here. Have a drink. Think it over first, though. Take it slow, one at a time. Hello there. Make yourself comfortable and have a nice drink or three. Ragnar! Hello, I'm Ragnar McRyan, a soldier from Bonnie Berlin. I'm traveling a boot looking for someone, and I came here thinking they might be an Endor tourney. Ugh, but that's all done and dusted now, and I didn't had any joy. And it seems the casino's set to be closed for a wee while as well. Ah, fellow trader, you're here for the Silver Goddess statue too, I suppose? No. Oh, I see. Well, haha, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Can't say I blame you. We all know it'll sell for a tidy profit, that gem. Maybe best man win. Ha 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 ha. I'm an itinerant poet, but well, wouldn't you know, there's not much money in it. Itinerant poet, but wouldn't you know it, there's not much money in it. So I've been studying magic as well. My services are for hire if you desire. 600 gold for 5 days. Oh, wait, I want to hire that guy. Hear about the Ender tournament. It took place here in the castle. There's an amazing treasure in all sorts of strange places deep inside caves, for example, just where the most vicious monsters live. You could hire me as your personal bodyguard if you're interested. I do 5 days for 400 gold coins. What do you say? What video game has the worst soundtrack? Well, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle on NES is pretty bad. That's the one that comes to mind. I mean, it's pretty bad. Fluttering between the pages, one of the books reads, "How are things going, Dad? I hope you'll shut up shop sins and come live with us. You're not getting any younger, you know. I'm worried about you being on your own from your loving daughter, Lana." Sorry, is the downstairs shop closed, you say? Yes, well, I'm not getting any younger. In an ideal world, I'd set up and use the money to retire somewhere nice. But I doubt I'll find anyone who wants to buy, and they need permission from King Norman as well. No, it'll never happen. Monsters are back with a vengeance. I don't know, the world's gone mad. Indoor tournament over. Zarvenia, Alena declared victorious. Rich people. I'm a collector of antiques and curios from days gone by. I've come across the Silver Goddess statue that's still out in the wild. I've come to hear of the Silver Goddess statue that's still out in the wild is worth up for grabs. If you like, I'd pay anything for it, anything at all. So if you come across it, don't hesitate to bring it to me. Look how fast the clouds scud across the sky. It could be a sign, you know, that something bad's happening somewhere. I'm afraid you can't come in here, you have to turn back. That's where the tournament is. For now, I hear murmurings from a secret passageway connecting the castle to the town. But I've been working here for years and I've never come across anything like that. King Norman's throne room is at the top of the stairs. I don't like gossip, but they say the Princess Veronica's got a secret lover, you know. I can't begin to imagine what could be. Of course, I wouldn't want to pry. Well, it's not my place. That's the Prince of Ballymoral that she's in love with. And her tourney was very nearly won by a man calling himself Pizarro the Manslayer. He practically had it in the bag. But he disappeared halfway through the proceedings. I wonder who he was. There's a fellow with a funny name, Archie Defect or something like that. He's been fixing bridges all over the place. Now both way north and west east of here are open again. Dearie me, so many things to wash, not enough minutes in a day to wash them. Oh, you're the green grocer, what? You sell weapons? I'm sorry. But you're in the wrong place, then. Here's the kitchen. Be careful with that Pissarro guy. Doopy doopy doo 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 boopy doopy doo. This is King Norman's throne room. Our king would be granted an audience with anyone without the slightest regard for his own safety. I just hope he doesn't come unstuck. According to my research, there was once in existence a blade known as the Zenithian Sword. They say that the person who possessed it could climb up to the heavens. Of course, I don't know what the truth is behind the tales. Keep in mind of that. An honored, welcome guest for such a far-off place. It appears that you are some kind of merchant. You couldn't ask permission to establish a shop in Endor, I presume. Yes. Very well, I will consider your request. You may leave now. About to wipe down the table. It's all work, work, work around here. You're from Lakanaba. Then the bridge must have been repaired, I presume. Find the prince's letter in the item menu and use it to select it. Okay, item. Torneko reads the prince's letter. My beloved Ronnie, I still daren't mention anything about our affair to Dea. And I'm just about finding out that he plans to invade the dear land of Endor. I had to do something before that happens. Please inform your father before it's too late. Oh, my Regan, so selfish. I must inform father at once. Daddy? Ah, my dear Veronica, I know I overheard what the gentleman said, but there's no cause for alarm. Now it's Mr. Tulun, I believe. I would like you to deliver this letter to His Majesty King Seamus in Ballymoral. I trust I can rely on you. It is of the utmost importance. Or it is important. I'm sure my father thought of some clever plan to avoid a conflict. I know he'll protect us all. You must deliver my letter to Ballymoral. It's of the utmost importance. If your involvement in all this help prevent a war, I shall grant you permission to open your shop. Well, I can say I'm doing it to prevent a war, and getting my own shop is just icing on the cake. And that guy, where was that guy at? I think it was here. Here. I'm an internet poet. 600 coins, yes. Ballymoral. Sure, old Archaeotech's a square fella, so he is. The bridge to Endor is all fixed up now. I can invade the place at last. Ha 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 ha. Torneko reads the royal scroll. Your Majesty, King Seamus of Ballymoral. I apologize for the rather abrupt nature of this missive, but there is an urgent matter I must bring to your attention. It seems my daughter, Princess Veronica, and your son, Prince Regan, are in love. Though I would not recommend extensive haste in the matter, I wish to propose that they marry. Sincerely, King Norman of Endor. That's the Cranach, is it? Well, if Regan marries Veronica, he'll be the next King of Endor in any case. I'll lay my claim to Endor without having to lift a finger, so I will. Your service to the country is duly noted. I'll send an envoy to Endor right away. You can leave now. I heard the news from my father. If you go to Endor, please give this message to Princess Veronica for me. Tell her I can't wait until we're married. Thank you, Torneko, from the bottom of my heart. Ah, Mr. Talon, welcome back. I have already received a reply from Ballymoral. It's good news, and largely thanks to you. As promised, I hereby grant your permission to open a shop in Endor. Mr. Talon, may your business prove as useful to Endor as your services as a go-between have been already. Be sure to inform me when you successfully open your shop. I'll sell it to you for 35,000 gold. Well, I don't have 35,000 gold. I gotta earn 35,000 gold. But that statue, they said that guy would buy for quite a bit. So I think we could probably... find that statue. Hey, Ninja. Welcome. How's it going? Not fun anymore? Oh, having a bad day? So I want you guys to see the names of the people I have in my party. Laurel and Hardy. It's a great pun. I got a Discord notification saying that one of my old Discord friends servers got deleted because my old friend deleted it and let all group chats. Oh, he deleted a Discord. Has yourself come looking for the steel strong box too? Well, there's something not quite right about that rolling boulder if you ask me, but I'll get myself treasure and get rolling. I went further and saw that he also unfriended me on other platforms and saw and other friends probably did the same some time ago. That sucks. Maybe he's just getting rid of, like, all social media and stuff. How did the rock turn around? That's a good question. I don't know. I think it has eyes. It just makes me sad and depressed seeing that. Wish things had worked out with us. So how do you... Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. You didn't delete his account, just servers. Oh. Well, you deleted the whole server. Had some history on those channels, damn it. There we go. That's fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Try not to get to you, though. Whoops. Come here and enjoy. Yeah, I need to do this. Oh, it's the same guy. Was it the guy from South America? Was it that guy that from South America? Yeah, that guy. I wouldn't... I mean, I'm sorry. Friends are hard to get, that's for sure. Real good friends. I think I want to go... Yeah, this way. This way. And... this way. And that is... this... Nope, that's the way I went. Yeah, okay, we're done in here. Boop 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 doop. Boop 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 doop doop. Boop 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 doop doop. Boop 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 doop. Boop boop. The steel strong box, if I die, I don't lose half my gold like normal. Which is nice. So it takes your penalty away for death, which is kind of cool. The whole friend group we had for 3 years just fell apart after that commission. It's just sad to think about all the lost progress. I mean, I still have one friend in the group who still cares about me a bit. Well, that's good. Long way away, somewhere in the very furthest corners of the world, a sword known as the Zenithian sword lies in quiet repose. If I were to find it, if it were to find itself in the wrong hands, the hands of the forces of evil, the world as we know it would be destroyed. You must find the sword and guide the hand of the righteous to its hilt. I will pray to the goddess that you succeed. This is the kingdom of Zamuska. Outside people are not permitted. You must return. Well, Ninja, hopefully you can forget about that and have some fun this evening. Or try to forget about it. Friends will come and go in your life. I mean, I've had tons of people, friends that I don't have anymore. It happens. I know that's not helpful, but... Yeah, enjoy your time off. You're a lot busy, so... with work, so try to enjoy it. Started excavating a tunnel so I could get to the part of town I heard of to the east. 'Tis a dream of traveling the world, you see. I have a ship to be named and to go off and search a treasure. But I ran out of gold, so I did. 'Tis a pricey business digging a tunnel and all that. Jig found those gray hairs on me head. If I could raise another 60,000 gold coins, I could restart the work. Well, lad, will you help me? I need 60 plus 35,000. 95,000 gold. Discord channel is nothing without the people in it. Yep. Exactly. Now just what the devil is up with this cave. 'Tis making a right animation about me. I can't make any way with me treasure. If the person running it wants to move on, so be it. Yeah. But still, that's kind of rude of him to just not, like, tell him, hey, I'm leaving. I mean, did he let you know he was closing the Discord server? Because if he lets you know, I can understand. Said, sorry, I don't want to keep this up anymore. He didn't. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, he should have let you know. Laurel and Hardy. Elpus. Go, drain the water. Yeah. You need to conserve your NP, Laurel. Booby dooby doo and Scooby Dooby. There's no need to cast snooze. Monkey sci-fi. That's a platypunk. Brain juice. I should actually leave that stuff for the hero in Chapter 5, because you come back through this cave in Chapter 5, and you can loot it. That's what Splatty's punk looks like? Yeah. Splatty punk. Oh no, Platty punk. That's Splatty punk. Kill the killer Gila. Dancer's costume. Nice. A ton of water came in, pouring in on my head just now. I nearly drowned, I did. Oops, sorry about that. But there's a shimmering lining, like, now at least I can get me treasure. Hee hee hee, me making tracks then. Only how am I supposed to get out of here now? Pretty fly for a fly guy. Yeah, just leave him stranded. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'll be okay. He has his treasure, so... Yeah, the stairs have submerged, yeah. Silver statue. If only I could evac out of here, that'd be nice. The physics, yeah, it's weird. I mean, you have boulders that turn direction, stairs that... I mean, well, the stairs kind of make sense. Like, the water goes to the floor below. The boulders are the more thing that, like, they follow you like they have eyes. Nice. We need full plate of armors, too. Let's sell that statue and buy ourselves a shop. Send my wife and kids down here. We're gonna move to Endor. Okay, what was the guy who sold the antiquities? I think it was this guy? Yeah, this is him. This is a rich place. Rich people here. That, can it really be the Silver Goddess statue? I'll pay 20, no, 25,000 gold for it. What treasure of the Golden Goddess is this? Another great treasure recently called the Zenithian Sword. That's the third time I've heard of it. I'd pay anything for it, anything at all. So if you come across it, don't hesitate to bring it to me. Bye, rich people. Need 10 more thousand. Forget, so I thought Hey Teddy. I was just listening to your Dragon Quest IV DS upload. Top tier. Oh, thank you. You flatter me, Teddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How's it going? Got the NES running, nice. It was working though, right? I didn't send you a lemon NES, did I? You sent me a short video on Discord. YouTube short. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Ah, look at that! Nice! Star Soldier!
A Nintendo Entertainment System! Not entertained?
Nice, man. I'm glad it's working.
Brian's NES, not his one only NES, but he gave me an NES. Brian, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I can get absolutely freaking wrecked in space. This is a hard game. I like Star Soldier though. I also like how this thing squeaks.
Yeah, it squeaks. I'm sorry. Add a little WD-40 in it.
Dude, this is freaking squeaks. I hope I'm taking good care of this. Dude, this is freaking amazing. It's like owning history in my house. History that I am now able to remember.
Nice. Thank you, Teddy. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad I could give it to somebody who would enjoy it. I hope that gives you many long years of enjoyment. Good luck on Star Soldier. I've never played it, but I've heard it's a difficult one. But I'm sure you'll get through it. You had some scares because the game looked weird at first. Did you clean it with Q-tip and alcohol? You and Alex killed it at Bloodbath, defended both titles. Nice. Squeak is essential. Yeah, looking forward to getting into more collecting for it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's great. I'm so happy that you like it. I am glad I could give it to you and you can start into the NES. It makes me happy that you're happy. You played Super Star Soldier on PC Engine. It is difficult. I suck at it. I'm not good at shooters at all, really, Terry, either. I'm more of a tourist. I beat a few, but it wasn't necessary. I put the cart in. Oh, okay, good. Because I cleaned that thing good. I boiled the pins, straightened them out. Sucked for Tylord and BioPhoenix. They lost on the bloodbath. Aw. By the way, it restarted 11. Oh! Did you beat 8 already? Oh man, you're playing 11? You played through like 20 hours, didn't you? You restarted? Nice. So you're playing 8 and 11? Wow. I know you got a bit ways into 11 before. You'll come back to 8 later, okay. Man, 11's great. Either one of those is like great. Where are you at in 11 now, if you don't mind me asking? Wanted to play on an Xbox, so this is a fresh file. Okay, gotcha. What were you playing it on before? Was it, not far, 2.5 hours in. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Man, me and Eric are headed to do unfinished business. Nice. Let me think where you're at. So you met Eric, you're in the dungeon, you escaped from the dungeon, and you're outside, you met the nun, and you're going back into Heliodor, downtown Heliodor. Switch demo file. Gotcha. Yeah, the demo was on Switch. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about replaying 11 again, but I can't be replaying that game again and again. I love it, but I don't want to keep replaying it. I want to hold up maybe a year between playthroughs. Pretty much that's where you're at? Nice. I nailed it. Oh, Teddy, I also, if you're interested, I was going to message you. I know you're collecting Nintendo Powers. I have a few duplicates of older issues from the N64 Super Nintendo era, maybe 3 or 4. And I also have a whole bunch of scans, like of issues 1 through 200 or something. If you're interested in that, I can share a Google Doc file or folder with you or something. And you can have those. That guy has Eric's voice. Eric's voice actor plays Aaron in Beatdown, Fists of Vengeance. The guy beating that person to a pulp with a pipe in my Violence Month video response. Oh, that's that new beat 'em up that came out, right? Eric's voice actor plays him, a character in that. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll send you a message in Discord. It's pretty big though. It's like 12 or 14 gigabytes, so I'll have to like share like my Google Drive only has like 12 or so left, so I'll have to like share some of it. You get it off the drive and then delete it, and I'll put the rest on. It's 2005. Beatdown Fisted Vengeance is from... Oh, you're talking about the SmackDown game, or the wrestling game. I was thinking of that new... There's a new beat 'em up that's out now. I forget what it's called. Came out within the past 2 years or so. You were talking about a wrestling game. It's not wrestling? Oh, one of the characters uses moves. It's a beat 'em up by Cavia. Is that a video game company? Cavia? I think I've ever heard them. Okay, so I forget how I raise the money to get this shop. I need 10,000 more for my shop, and I need 60,000 for the tunnel. I remember trading in. I think I have to sell some stuff. Oh, Kavia is a game company, developer. What else have they made? I've never heard of them, I don't think. Have they all just made wrestling games? Oh, it's Ballymoral. That's where I have to go. I think. Soundtrack on this game's so good. Okay, I should have enough now to buy my shop. Just enough. Of that 5. Oh, mister, sell me your shop. Sorry, is the shop downstairs closed, you say? Yes, well, I'm not getting any younger. In an ideal world, I'd sell up and use the money to retire somewhere nice. How about it then? I'll sell you my shop I'll sell it to you for 35,000 gold coins. What do you say? Did I hear you correctly? You want to buy it, you say? Very well then, the shop is yours. Don't let the place down. Make a success of it, lad. I'm now a shop owner. So at last, Torneko fulfills his dreams of owning the shop and sends for his family to move down to Endor. Ah, you're a fine article, so you are, Torneko Talamun. Our own shop. Oh, 'tis a dream come true, so it is. I'll work me socks off, so I will, cleaning off Vitali. Together we'll turn this place into the grandest weapon shop in all the land. Ah, I'm proud I could go on to tell it to the king. Speaking of which, maybe you'd better head on over and let the old feller know you've got yourself a shop. I love you, Torneko. Hee hee. Thank you for the lunch. So, is my son upstairs? He is. You're amazing, Dad. You always told me you'd have your own shop one day, and now we do. Nice. My loving wife, a kid who looks up to me and adores me. Steady job. Laurel and Hardy at my side. I just have to open up a passage to the east here by getting 60,000 more gold. Maybe the king can help me out with that. Ah, Mr. Talon, I heard you've already set up your shop here. Congratulations. You'll permit me to place an order with you straight away, I hope. I wish to re-equip some of the castle troops. You can make your deliveries to my commanders downstairs. I require 6 broadswords and 6 suits of iron armor. Well, I sold all my iron armor. My commander will be fixing up your exact details. I thought he needed full plate. Need 6 suits of armor. Okay. I'd hardly call owning a shop stable. Yeah, you'd know. Yeah, brain. Well, okay, maybe not a steady job, but I got a job. I thought he needed full plate. I shouldn't have sold all this. Like, I could have finished the chapter. Now I gotta get... iron armor. That's okay. They drop them frequently, so let's save and walk around and get some armor. Mario 1 cart for $8. That's decent, right? Yeah, I'd say so. $8 is good. So do you have in mind what you want to get? Like, I know you're into Zelda now and Castlevania. Maybe someday you'd like to own those cartridges? Yeah, I think just Mario 1 itself, $8 is good. Okay, individual carts are lots. I would not buy lots anymore. Unless you find something in the lot you want. It can be a dangerous slope getting NES stuff because you don't want to get... I would go for the good stuff. Yeah, you could get the Dragon Warrior games. Dragon Warrior 1 is pretty cheap. 2's a little more expensive. 3 and 4 are pretty pricey, though. 1 through 3, that's a good one. Get Castlevania 1 through 3. Dragon Warriors. I would say start there. That's more than enough. I'm hesitant to say buy lots because you can get a bunch of crap you're never gonna play. Zelda 1, yep. Zelda 1 would be good, yeah. Zelda 2 if you like it. I'd be happy to recommend some other stuff if you're interested. If you're interested in, if you see something and you're not sure about it, I could see if you'd enjoy it. The Disney games are pretty good. Like Chip and Dale, if you like that. DuckTales is pretty decent. Anything by Capcom can pretty... Legendary Wings is a nice cheap one you probably like. It's a shooter. And you got Gradius, if you're into that Gradius. I know some people don't like Gradius because of the... It's a game where if you lose your power-ups, then you pretty much have to almost restart to have a chance. From what I hear. I've never played Gradius, though. Life Force is another one you could try. That's another shooter. But you know what to get. Stick with the big guns. Look for Konami, Capcom. I don't know how much Dragon Warrior 2 and 3 go for. I think Dragon Warrior 3 and 4 are expensive now. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 3, you're looking for card only, it's about $100 to $120. NES collecting doesn't sound fun. It was very fun for me back around early 2000s and stuff, but it's not... It's still fun now if you know it, like... If you buy a game, like, a new game nowadays is, what, $60? $60 for a new game? I would have no problem buying an NES game for $60. Every once in a while. Hesitant to get too many shooters. Yes. I would say try out Star Soldier, see how you like it. And if you don't like, if you can't get through it, you know, and you don't care for it, you know, you can give it up, sell it, and probably get something else. Yeah, same, I don't... Because, like, new games are 60, and I think a lot of NES stuff is worth 60. So every once in a while, if you, instead of buying a new game, just buy an NES game, you can find still NES games for 60. I think Zelda 1 is like 25 for card only. Zelda 2, same thing. Let's see what they go for. No, Zelda 1's like $25 for a cart. Now, if you want to go a little more and have a very envious collection, then I would say save up a little bit more and buy a complete copy of all the games you want. But you're talking about, instead of $60, you're talking about like 150 for a game. So you'd have to like give up 2 games for one. No, NES games are about 40 to 50 normally. I don't think a lot of them were 60. Super Nintendo games, depending on the game, were 60, but I don't remember NES games being 60. Soldier Blade is probably the most accessible of the Star Soldier series. Oh! Well, I might give it a shot. Do I think old games should be just as expensive as modern games, like if it's retail? All I'm saying, it's dependent on the person. Like, if you like the older games, I don't mind spending $60 on an NES game I want. I mean, because a game's a game to me. It's the entertainment I'm getting from it, you know? If it's a new game, you know, $60 or an old game, and I want it $60, I don't mind. Gotta remember, these games have shelf life. I think I have a price chart of an NES game here somewhere. Let me pull it up. Funkoland listings, 1998. Well, this is pretty late. Yeah, I don't think a lot were 60. I think they were more like 40 or 50, I'm gonna say. Factory sealed original copies, maybe. They're supposed to be cheaper for a reason. There are a few $70 SNES games that... Hey, Zard. Oh, sorry, I didn't say hi. Hi, Zard. There are a few $70 SNES games last. Oh, yeah. SNES for sure, but I don't remember NES being 60. But you gotta remember, when I was buying NES, when my mom was buying NES games, that was so long ago. Like, we're talking... Like, I was 9, 10, 11. Like, that was a lifetime ago. Like, I don't remember per se. Super Nintendo, I remember a little bit more of what the prices were. And I remember $60, sometimes 70, mostly 60. How much was 50 worth back then? Well, I can do an inflation calculator. So I was getting NES games from 88 through 90. So we'll do 89. $50, according to this inflation calculator, $50 in 1989 money is $123 today. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm just going by that calculator. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's get some, we need 5 iron mails. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, no iron females, no. Iron armors, males, M-A-I-L, sorry. I think maybe they're... I need to raise 60,000. Yeah, darn. I think Laurel and Hardy can stay with me for another 4 days. That's when I hired them out. Yeah, the music slowed down. It's the emulator. It's my computer. It can't quite do it. I could try like V-syncing it, maybe that would help. But I'm reluctant to touch the settings because I have it working, at least. Just couldn't handle all that Dragon Quest style. Yep. The 3D DS games. What are Laurel and Hardy's Japanese names? That's a good question. I'm still thinking they're Laurel and Hardy. JJ and Jeff, no. That's a turbo graphic. That's a turbo game, a PC Engine game. Laurel and Jeff. No, that's a wrestler. Did I play 4 on DS or NES first? NES. NES first, definitely. No armor. I never had it, but I borrowed it from my friend Bill. I remember, well, I don't keep in touch with Bill anymore. Of course, he is... I did meet him once. I talked to him a bit, and he has a... like, I was on Twitch. This is before I knew any of you guys. And he followed my channel, but I don't think he even comes on here. Looks like the Laurel's name is Rorenzu, which could be translated as Lawrence. Oh, well, Lawrence and Hardy. There you go. Rorenzu. Does Bill have a house? Yes, I think so. Japanese name is Sukoto, possibly Scott. Oh. Lawrence and Scott. I like the NES version of this game. It's probably the best RPG on the NES. I mean, if you're looking for a turn-based one. And does Bill have questionable opinions? No. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't really talked to him since 2000... Aw, they left me. Oh, whose house? My friend. We were talking about my friend Bill from school. Or like from high school. That he's he does follow me on Twitch. But I think he's I don't think he's really into games anymore. I thought Ghostline was your favorite? No. I liked Ghostline at the beginning, but the more I played it, it was just... I didn't enjoy it near the end. The game lost interest in me the further it went. It can't be Bill's house. I don't get that. Can't trust mercenaries, Brian. Well, I hired them. Bill's house. Oh! Is that the... Are you doing a, Is that a Wonderful Life reference? I don't have your money. It's in Frank's house, in Peter's house. Odd how your two favorite games have ghosts in the title. Ghostline and Cult Classic Metal Gear Ghost Babel. Ah. Okay, I'm not getting iron drops here. Cult Classic Metal Beer. I was gonna say, what I was gonna say was, I borrowed it from Bill, and I remember, now, don't tell him if he ever comes on here, but I don't think he's ever gonna come on here. I remember being in the bathroom and reading the map on the toilet. That's not it. Where is that? It's up here, that's right. Bill invented the system for organizing collectibles. And his house is just north of Cerulean City. Oh, it's a Pokemon thing. Okay. Never mind. That's why I didn't get it. I was thinking... That goes for the age difference. Like, I was thinking It's a Wonderful Life, and you were thinking Pokemon. Okay. I know Cerulean City is a Pokemon thing, so... Meadow Bear Solitude Ursins of Liberty. Which Pokemon game was Bill in, by chance? Red and blue. Thank you. Red and blue. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you, Zard, and thank you, Teddy, for the answer. Disclaimer, I have never played Pokemon Red and Blue. Ted and Bill. Bill and Ted. No. Yes. Teddy, you've, like, when the last time you played Dragon Quest IV, was it when you reviewed it, right? Or have you played it since? Ted and Bill's Pokemon Adventure. Since with Spencer, okay. For the RPG archive, that's right. I haven't gotten one Iron Mail. 4 and 7 are the only mainline games I've cleared twice. Ooh, nice. 7 recently, you cleared it. That last fight on 7 is cool with Orgodemir. Like, melts. Changes like 7 4 times or something. Remember the Pokemon Meavy, where the main villain was Pete Dorr? Pokemon movie, you mean? I've never seen the Pokemon movie. What happened to Zarevna? What's her face? Oh, Elena. She's, she went back to Mosca, and she left because to find her dad. Like, the whole town of her castle town disappeared. Yeah, she's in Russia. We'll find out in chapter 5 what happened to her. The Heroes chapter. We have 2 more chapters left. We're on chapter 3. Yeah, it's 4 or 5 phases. Can't remember what she looked like, though. 4's final boss stands out to me. Can't remember what he looked like. He's like a... Yeah, 4's is like a big, giant, bug-looking thing with big arms that keeps transforming. And eventually his arms disintegrate, and like his head, eyes come out of his chest, and his stomach has a mouth. Maybe the Belmont showed up and destroyed it. Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5 phases. I don't think the Belmonts... No. Well, maybe. I mean, the Belmonts could do it. Just remember how the body parts kept... Yeah, they kept, like, changing and... But, like, in 7, he has that one smug phase where he has this, like, spiky hair and he looks really smug. Yeah, the guy from the demo transforms into that. He gets the Amulet of Transmutation and uses it, that we got in Chapter 2. If you want to get caught up to where we're at in the story, I have a nice video that you could watch. If you're curious where I'm at in the story, this video will explain the story so far perfectly. Let me find it here. I did post it in Discord too, but... Just picture a lesser demon. Yeah, yeah. The one with droopy faces. Yeah, kind of like that. Anakin Dragon Quest. Is Dragon Quest your story? I do like that movie. There, we got our first iron armor. Nice. I am farming iron armor, Zard. I need 6 iron armors to build my... get the money from the king to make the tunnel. And then I can start chapter 4. Because the king needs weapons. I'm getting iron armors to give to the king. Because he needs weapons and he's gonna pay me. Yeah. This is it's an interesting chapter, but it's probably my least... Probably like... I have to agree with Annie. It's not my favorite. Because you gotta do a lot of farming. For items. The king is a lazy bee. Well, he was going to invade... Well, the other king was going to invade his... Well, we helped him. So, the princess was in love with the Ballymores, the kingdom to the... So, here's what happened. I grew up in Lacanaba in the north. It's a village of country people up in the north. I dream of having my own inn, my own shop. So I go to work every day, and you can go to work, you go to your job, you get your lunch, and you sell, and you go home to your wife, and she packs your lunch in the morning, you go out. And you want to get money to buy your shop. So you go south, and you meet a village, and everybody's there is really nice, and you go to sleep, and it's disappeared in the morning. You find out that that village was a village of foxes that pretend to be humans. So you don't know how to find them again or scare them off. But there's a guy in the village who's also an architect named Archieotech, and he is in love with one of the foxes that's dressed as a human. So he won't fix the bridge to the south, which you need to get to Endor, until you like snap them out of the illusion of the foxes being humans. So you have to find the guy in your hometown, who the old guy that you push to the inn, because he wants to go to the inn to pray for his son every day, you push him to the inn, he's looking for him, so you have to find him. He is down south in Ballymore in prison because he was stealing, so you go down there and you talk to him, and he says, hey, get me out of here, give me a wyvern ring, and I'll zoom out, go back home to my dad, I promise to be good again. So you give him a wyvern ring, and he zooms out of the dungeon, and he goes back home. You go back home, and the dad's grateful, and he pushes him to the church again, and he tells, oh, thanks, my son will give you a present. So you go to your son, and he has a dog in the cage. He says, oh, thank you very much for helping me out of the prison, I promise to be good. And he says, here, what do you want? Anything. And I say, can I borrow your dog? So you take Fido's the dog's name, you take him back to the town of foxes who's dressed up as people, and when they're as people, you take the fox, and the fox runs into the village, wolf, goes to the innkeeper, the mayor's house, and scares the mayor, who can't keep up the trance, and he turns back into a fox. Then Archieotech, who was in love with the fox, who was transformed into a human, snaps out of it, and he says, what was I doing? And so he decides that he can finally do his work of fixing the bridges that are broken, and you can then go to Ballymore, where there's a prince who's in love with the princess of Endor. But the problem is that the king of Valley Morale, his father, wants to invade Endor because he's jealous. He wants that land. But you take so the prince asks you to meet him at night behind the weapon shop. You meet him there, and he gives you a letter and says, "Take this to the princess. I'm secretly in love with her. Give it to her." So you go to Endor now that the bridge is fixed, and you give it to the princess, and she reads it out loud. "Oh, it's from my Ronnie," and the king hears her read it, and she says, "Oh, well, that means that we have to, if we have to call a wedding, if you love him and all this." So he says, "Go and bring this to Ballymoral and give it to the other king, Ragnar or Talon, and give it to him." So you go back to Ballymoral and give it to the king, and it says, "I would like to propose a marriage between my daughter and your son." So the king who was going to invade Endor, he was stockpiling weapons, says, "No, I can just marry my son off, and he'll be the king, and I'll inherit it without having bloodshed." So then you take it back to the king, and you give it to him, and he's all happy, and he says, "Oh, this is great. By the way, you want to open up a shop?" Because you mentioned it to the king. He said, "Well, not right now. Can you help help this out, get through this problem?" So you mention that to the king, and he says, "Yes, you're more than welcome to buy a shop." So you talk to the shop owner, and he says, "Yes, I'll sell. I want to retire and move with my daughter, because I'm getting up there." He says, "But I'll sell it for 35,000 gold." But you don't have 35,000 gold. So you go to this shop of curiosities, and the shop owner says, "Okay, I want to buy all this stuff. I'm rich." The family's like, "Oh, I have all this money." So you go upstairs, and then the shop owner, he says, "I am looking for this statue that's so great. It's made of silver. I would pay so much for that." So you hear that it's in a cave to the north, because there's a guy who's also looking for it in the inn. He says, "You've come here looking for that, haven't you?" And if you say no, he'll say, "I've heard it's somewhere around here." So you go to the cave, but you can hire Laurel and Hardy, because the monsters are a little tough, and they help you. Hardy's a warrior, a warrior, and Laurel's a mage. So you hire them for 5 days, and they can journey with you into that area to get the statue. And you go through the cave. It's this cool little cave with all this water levels and a boulder that follows you around. And you get the statue, and then you take the statue back to Endor, and you sell it. But I was still 10,000 short, so I had to go out and fight and get stuff to sell. And you can sell it back to Ballymoral, because the king there was really greedy, and he offered a lot of money for arms, so you could sell it for a lot of money. And I made the money up in no time, and then I took it back to Endor after I made my 36,000 gold, and I gave it to the old guy who was going to retire, and he let me have the shop, and I fulfilled my dream. And the chapter's done, right? No, I go back, I send for my daughter, my wife and son, who are so proud of me. They moved down to Endor from the north, from Lakanaba, and she's so proud of me. She's so happy. She's going to run the shop while I'm gone. My son looks up to me. Everything's great. I have a nice job, my loving wife. I don't have to work for the man anymore. I'm pulling in my own weight, my own business. I make my own hours. And so now I go west, but I can't go west because there's a guy who's digging a tunnel to the east, or I want to go east, not west. And he says, "I need to finish my tunnel, but I need the sum of 60,000 gold. Well, I don't have 60,000 gold. I had 36,000, but I spent it to buy my shop. So I had to go to the king, and he heard that I opened my shop. So he was like, "Oh, I'm in need of arms. If you give me 6 broadswords and 6 iron mails, I will gladly compensate you." So I'm hoping he gives me the 60,000 gold. So I gave him my 6 broadswords, but I need 6 iron mails, which I'm farming for here because I sold too many of them to get the rest of my 10,000 to get to my 35,000. From my 25,000, I need 10 more thousand to buy my shop, so I could send for my wife and kid, which was the goal I had in the first place. But I'm stuck with getting 5 more mails, because I got 1 more since we were playing here. I need 5 more mails to get the money to go to the king, so he'll pay me the 60,000 to give to the guy on the east that's building his bridge, his tunnel to the east, so he could finish it. I give him the money, so he'll open it up. I can then go to my wife and say, "Honey, take care of the business. I'm going out to explore the world. and she stays and takes care and sells your items while you're away till you can make money, and then the chapter will be over and I can move on to chapter 4. A classic folktale. Not a bee, a bass, a brigadoon, a furry. No, not a furry. Okay, looked at Orgomir again. I saw the slick hair one. Yeah, he looks very like smug. It's a good fight, but my party was overpowered by that point. Yeah, you probably had like a ton of jobs then. Like 2 champions, a hero, a druid. The classic folktale. Ninja's serious sloth. You always work for the man, Brian. Yes, the tax man. What a story, Mark. Thanks, I guess. Dude wanted the... Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, he wanted the... Well, he didn't know. He thought it was a human. See, they pretended to be people. Scott Steiner's math was less complicated than that. It's really not. It's just... I mean, I don't know how you couldn't follow that. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I think I got that pretty much right, didn't I, Teddy? Teddy's played this a few times. The furry who didn't know he was a furry. A furry's furry. Accidental furry. So all we have to do now, basically, is get 5 more iron males, and we're good to go. See, 100% accurate. Teddy confirms. Chainmail, close. Guess we could buy them too. How much gold do we have left? I think they're like 700, 800, 900. Torneko is gaming's greatest stat. He's pretty good, yeah. Shop owner, provider, yeah. Yep. Didn't you guys do a button mappers on greatest dads? I don't remember if Torneko was in there. He's a provider, shop owner, combatant, rocks the stash, yep. Has good luck, trips, gets tremendous hits. He had to be in there. That's right. He better be. I suddenly got thirsty for a lemonade. Intelligent, nihilistic, and with a wicked sense of humor. I'll just sell my steel broadswords and get the armor I need. Is there really not giving me any drops here? Oh boy. I'm gonna finish this one before I go to bed. I got 5 minutes. Yay! Okay. How many do we have? 2. I need 4 more. See how much they cost. Okay. Have fun. Have a good sleep, Teddy. Have fun with the Bloody Punks. Glad you like your NES. That was a great video. I was so happy to see you liked it. Thank you for showing me the video of you having it on. Good luck with Star Soldier. Later, Majorinator. A whole village of fox people sounds weird, though. What would they benefit from all being fake people when they'd be better off infiltrating the already established village? I think they just like mischief. I don't know. Because foxes like to cause mischief, right? I don't know. Maybe? Hey, we got it. Okay, let's... $60,000 gold. Well done, merchant. You'll go a long way, I've no doubt. Okay. You've done a fine job by supplying my men with armor and weapons. Being an arms merchant, I expect you're privy to the recent rumors concerning the Zenithian sword. It is said to be an almighty blade that can carve through solid rock. If such a sword were to exist, it would be sought-after weapon indeed. I can hardly believe it, for our love will be recognized at last. I can marry my dear Regan. Your name's Torneko, isn't it? Thank you, Torneko, from the bottom of my heart. According to my research, there was once an existing a blade known as the Zenithian sword. They say that the person who possessed it could climb up to the heavens. Of course, I don't know what the truth is behind the tale. Our king would grant an audience with anyone without the slightest regard for his own safety. I just hope he doesn't come unsucked. Unsucked? What? Unstuck. Okay. According to certain folklore, sure, they're clever, pretentious beings. So I was right. Pernicious beings, okay. Little mischief makers up to no... Yeah, so foxes are like that. Like that one fox in Animal Crossing, Red, who sells you the fake art. Folklore. Isn't folklore. Isn't Veronica... Yes, that's... One of the other girls is called Veronica in DQ11. Yes, you are correct. You're there, Torneko. Have you brought any new items I can sell? Yes. That's good. Leave the shop to me then, my love. I'm working as hard as I can. Good luck finding more stock. It's my lovely wife. Here's my son who adores me. You're amazing, Dad. I always told me you'd have your own shop one day, and we do. Looks up to me, the little scamp. Tipper is a lady's name. Tipper? I didn't see Tipper. So in other words, it's time for fox season. Is that fox and a water gun you got there, Ninja? Is that a lizard or a water gun? Foxes smell like shit and carry disease. We're not talking about raccoons here. Your son's name is Tipper. You care so much about him. Oh, his name's Tipper? Oh, I didn't even know. Okay. I started excavating his tunnel so as I could get to a port town I heard of to the east. 'Tis me dream to travel the world, you see, to have a ship to me name and go off in search of treasure. But I ran out of gold, so I did. 'Tis a pricey business digging a tunnel, lad. And in jig of time, I found these gray hairs on me head. If I could only raise another 60,000 gold coins, I could restart the work. Well, lad, will ye help an old man live out his dream? Water gun. There's no normal gun emoji. Oh. Oh, you want to shoot foxes? Oh. Sure, you can have 60,000, sure. You will. And you have the money on ye. Aye, I can see you're a rich fellow with 60,000 gold coins in your pocket. Ta very much, lad. With this money, I can employ the lads and again start excavating right away. I can hardly wait. Thanks to you, I've been able to reopen the excavation work. I'll be sure to let your wand know at home whenever it's done here. I just need a little while longer. This is what they took from you. Did you hear about the casino? Tis just after opened again. So I've heard. It'd do you good to have a bit of a gas in the place sometimes, so it would. What? Oh yeah, his name is Tipper, huh? Here Brian goes gambling. I'm not gonna gamble. I mean, we could do a little bit. I'm not gonna gamble. I mean, we could do a little bit. Yeah. I mean, just to show you guys... Oh, no! Whoops. I need to, I have to get to the end of the chapter. I messed up. let's go to the casino. Which is down... no, I'm not gonna go to the casino. Where's the, here it is. $200 coins, no. I can stop whenever I want. Famous quote before disaster. Go to bed now, Brian. I will. I gotta end this chapter. Gambling is bad for you, I agree. That's why I don't do it. Merchants don't need gambling, their life is a gamble. I have a message to pass on to you. I was asked to find you. The tunnel's been finished. Welcome home, love. I have a message to pass on to ye. I was asked would I tell ye that the tunnel's after been finished. I haven't the foggiest idea what it's about, but that was the message, so it was. Now don't tell me you're You're off on your travels again now. Again? Not now that we finally have the shop we always dreamed of, are you? I'm sorry, dear. I might have known. Well, I won't say nothing more, then. If you've made up your mind, then that's that. Anyway, chasing a dream, aren't ye? Torneko Taloon. Aye, 'tis that makes ye the fine fiend that ye are. And 'tis that makes me love ye. So it is. Good luck and be careful now. I'll take care of things around here while you're away. I'm back home now, so see you later, woman. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be Irish. You are correct. Oh, wow, look at this, huh? Ah, Torneko, 'tis thanks to you that me tunnel, me pride and joy is finally complete. Now I want you to live out the rest of me dream. Travel the world in search of treasure like I always wanted to. We're traveling to the city of Endor. People say that Endor has a pub and a casino, so I hope we'll be able to find work there. Many different people pass through this tunnel, with as many different dreams between them. Be careful on your way, Mr. Taloon. Hello there, I'm a traveling in search of a legendary weapon. Now that the tunnel's open, I can finally head east. I have a queer feeling I'll find something useful out over that way. And so Torneko sets off on an adventure to the east, in search of the legendary weapon, and in search of fulfillment of his dream, to become the greatest arms merchant in the whole world. Chapter 3, Torneko and the Extravagant Excavation. The end.